Welcome back to Benkei Watches. We're an online Swiss luxury watch dealer based out of Orange County, California. We do watch videos and comparisons so you can figure out what the best watch is for yourself. Check out the details below if you're interested in this watch. It's available at benkeiwatches.com. Today we're going to talk about the Rolex Sea-Dweller reference 16600. This vintage Rolex watch has a 40 millimeter case from left to right and is about 48 millimeters from top to bottom. The case thickness comes in at 14.5 millimeters, which is partly due to the beefed up crystal and cupped case back. We have a black lacquered dial with super Luminova hour markers and hands. The pip at the 12 o'clock position glows so you can track diving times in low light conditions. The bezel has 120 clicks per revolution and has a nice crisp feel when turning it. Some of you may notice that the Sea-Dweller has no Cyclops over the date window like you would see in a sub or date just. The Cyclops popped off the crystal when testing for saturation diving decompression, so they left it off. The watch also has a helium escape valve to help manage the safe release of helium from the watch during decompression and keeping the whole crystal from popping off altogether. No, it's not likely that we are going to need these features while diving in a pool, but you can feel very confident that your watch will stand up to whatever you put it through in the water. The movement that runs this watch is a COSC certified caliber 3135. It offers a 48-hour power reserve, hacking seconds, and a quick date adjustment at 3 o'clock. The production years on this model were between 1989 and 2009, with very little difference between the first and the last models. The updates that were made was a switch from tritium hour markers and hands to Super Luminova in 1999. Also, the lugs at the top and bottom of the case no longer had holes to remove the spring bars for the bracelet. This made it a little trickier to remove the bracelet, as it has to be removed from under the bracelet now. The bracelet on this watch was always produced with solid end links, as opposed to the Submariner, which used two-piece end links until after 2000. The sides of the links and clasp are high polished for some contrast. The fold-over deployant has a safety clasp to prevent accidental openings. No one wants their watch to fall off, especially while in the ocean. There's a fold-out extension to fit your watch over a wetsuit, and the extension is tucked nicely into the bottom of the buckle. There's a couple of cool things to note about this watch. It's water-resistant up to 4,000 feet, which is 4 times deeper than the 1,000-foot depth rating for the Submariner. Another thing is, for those of you who don't really care for the Cyclops on the crystal, this watch looks a little more asymmetrical with just a date window at 3 o'clock and no Cyclops. Some people prefer the no-date Submariner because they can't stand the Cyclops on the date Submariner. Well, if you prefer having a date but still hate the Cyclops, then you might want to consider this watch. When most modern Rolex sports watches are being sold at way over $10,000, you can still own this diver for under that price point that functions in more or less the same way and is still easy to recognize. The watch is instantly recognizable as a Rolex. However, if you're like me and appreciate the now older watches I was selling when I first got into the business back in 2009, you'll have a good understanding of the small differences between each model and the timelines of which these changes were made. Interestingly, this model never added the Rolex Re-Hot with engraved serial at the 6 o'clock position, even though it was introduced on the Submariner model at the end of the Z series production in 2007. That's it for this watch review, guys. I hope you enjoyed learning about this watch. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more watch reviews from Benkei Watches.